Today I'm reviewing the GSI Halulite minimalist cook set, which has come into my possession. There it is here. It's been on the market for a number of years. I think it was the GSI company was founded in the 80s, and this cook pot itself has been on the go for a good few years now. I'm not quite sure how many years, but enough years to indicate that they're not doing much wrong with it. So, but this review is of the 2024 version, which is this one, which hasn't changed that much. It consists of the pot itself. Inside the pot you have the silicone pot grabber, and you also have what they call the foon, which is basically a spork. To me, it's pretty useless. I don't see much point to even putting it in there, which is the comment I've seen before I bought it. Obviously they've tried to improve this bit because it used to be plastic, now it's not. I'm not saying it doesn't work. You can get food out of the bottom of the pot, but I think they could have come up with something a little bit special with the pot and not this, in my opinion. That's one little downside with it. The pot itself is made out of an anodized aluminium. It's BPA free and weighs around 177 grams, and it's 11 centimeters across the top and 12 centimeters deep. It's got a hardened plastic food grade lid with a rubber gasket around there, so it seals on the pot and keeps the heat in. It's got a drinking part there, and it's got obviously got an air hole there, so when you put it on you can use it like that. You can make yourself a coffee or a brew, and it keeps it nice and warm in the pot. It's got a neoprene sleeve on it. Now, when I first got it, I had a problem trying to take the sleeve off. I read that you get up this because there's an air hole in the bottom, for when you push it on, the air escapes out of that. But I found the easiest way is just to get your hand on the pot and just turn it slightly. It's so easy. It's just that one motion. When you try and pull it off, sometimes it gets stuck, but if you just take it like that, give it a very slight twist and off it comes. Now this is called a cook set, but what I bought it for, and from my perspective, you could call it a cook set, but I'm not about to cook meals in it. Probably the most I'd get to maybe is some ramen noodles or some other noodles that I can just put into hot water and simmer for a little while once the gas is turned off. That's about as far as the menu would stretch. Normally I would just use this for heating water to use for a dehydrated meal. The other minor problem I see with it is this neoprene sleeve. Not that it's a problem, but it's the same color virtually as the pot itself. So at the end of the day, absent-mindedly, you're tired or whatever, you might get the pot out, put it on your burner and forget to take the sleeve off, and then you're going to burn the sleeve before you even start. So make sure you take the sleeve off before you use the pot. The other thing with the pot is you don't want to use it in an open fire. I think you could use it in an open fire, without the top on. But with the top on, being this rubber seal, and even though it's a hardened plastic, if this was in a fire and flames in the wind shot up the side of the pot, it could burn the top. So definitely don't have the lid on if you're going to use it in an open fire. And I don't really think it would do the pot that much good if it was in an open fire, burning up the sides of it as well. The other thing with this pot is it's got markings on the side. I don't know if you can see them there. It's got mils and fluid ounces, which from what I've read is another thing that the older pots didn't have. So that's another slight improvement with this particular pot. You've got the pot, you've got the foon, which we'll put to one side, and you've got the pot grabber, which is of use. So that's what you've got so far. Obviously that's not much good as it stands there, so you have to bring other components into the system. So what I've got here, I've got my gas canister stand, which I put in the bottom of the pot there. I've got my gas cylinder, and the pot grabber will go on the base of that. That goes into the pot next. Then I've got my stove. That's a stove there, it's a Covia. So I've got everything I need now in this GSI minimalist cook set. As you can see, it's a very compact system, which makes it really popular for extended hikes. I'll set it up now. Now the one thing you want to try and do when you've got the flame going is to keep it on the sides of the pots. Don't let the flame go up the side too much, or it could perish this rubber. Take the lid off. You can see that's boiling now. Turn the stove off. Turn the gas off. Get the pot gripper, and then you're going to slide it into the sleeve like that. Put your coffee or whatever you're going to put in there, and put the lid on. Now when I have my dehydrated meals, I'm going to have my extended spoon anyway, so that will come separate to that. So yeah, I hope that was reasonably useful for you. Give the video a like and subscribe to the channel, will be fantastic. Hike and Seeker signing out. Take care, and I hope to see you on another video soon. Goodbye.